feel like that was such a brownie yellow. um, and if you have no idea what I'm talking about, watch what's it called? Spiderwick? Yeah, Spiderwick. Everybody's favorite things. Favorite combo move. Yeah, there's definitely combo moves for that. Yeah. Um, I feel like dolphins would like cheese. Just because, they're very silly. They're both very silly things. Things living, very, very living creatures. I feel like they would pair nice. That sounds sacrilegious. A little bit. But, anyways, what do I want to say? I found something on the ground on a walk. And I forgot what I was gonna tell you about it. Yeah, it was like a silvery blue. I don't know. Hold on, that's just gonna end the video. I can't do that. I learned my lesson, folks. Not gonna do that anymore. What can I say? It's been a minute since I've watercolored. A couple months ago I tried to buy a watercolor set. Well, I didn't try to buy, I bought a watercolor set, but it wasn't the same as the first watercolor thing that I got when I was in high school. Yeah, that was a beautiful thing to experience because it was just so messy, and I had no control over because I would spill water somehow I would spill it just everywhere, all sorts of nonsense. And so it was the most messiest, just most beautiful thing to experience. So I think I just need, I don't know, I'm not a big painter. I think it would be really relaxing. Although now that I'm saying it, I'm kind of like dopamine addicted a little bit. Which is something I've genuinely been really struggling with. Even though at the same time, I do everything I feel called to do, you know? But I think it could still be a problem. So, yeah, that sucks. But, I don't know. I guess I have a hard time, doing things that I don't normally do, unless if I really feel called to do them, you know? I just kind of follow my intuition every day and just end up doing something that feels, it's not that it just feels good, it's that it genuinely does benefit me in some way. Except lately, where there's still plenty of things that I did today that were that I followed my intuition for and just somehow was led down, and it was great, you know. I got something called a halo. I thought it was gonna be it is very interesting, very cool. At this cafe place. I don't know. It's kind of crazy, but it's well, I thought it was. I think it's something else now, but originally I thought it was okay, so at the bottom is coconut jellies, and then boba, And then in the middle, I thought it was gonna be like a jackfruit, like fruit slushy or smoothie. And then at the top is Frosted Flakes. Um, anyways, you didn't see any of that. That's not on record whatsoever. Stop. Frosted Flakes and flan, like a small thing of flan, and then like a scoop of ube ice cream. And I think that like, I like trying new things, especially now that I have money. I think it's such a beautiful thing to do. And then I genuinely did feel called to like go out and walk toward this cafe and just go get that new experience, you know. And I was like, that could be like my fruit for the day, you know, a little jackfruit smoothie with, you know, whatever else, you know. Take what I can get, right? Take what calls to me, right? The best it, however it does. And yeah, I had that, and I think I ordered it, and I like when like it's funny because when I went, like before I bought it, I saw there was like a sign of it like right next to the cashier, and like it had an arrow pointed at like the middle part of what I was ordering, and it was like brown sugar, and like I didn't like I like processed it like in a millisecond. I was like, oh, that's brown sugar. But then I didn't allow myself to actually process it because I was like, nope, denied. I was like, that's not, nope, I'm getting this. I came here for this. I'm getting this. And yeah, and then I like when I had the thing, which was, it was really nice. It was good. I just saw like a few like just like 2 strips of like actual jackfruit in there, you know, and I was like, oh. I was like, touche. I was like, okay, fair enough. That sucks, but that's kind of funny. Anyways, I guess, yeah. Yeah, so I had that, and it was good. I didn't like the jackfruit though. It tasted old. It was bad. It tasted like how everyone says it smells, you know? It was not good. Not that you shouldn't try it, because you should follow your instincts about whatever food you like or dislike, you know? That's you. But I didn't like it. And I knew honestly, when I've known about jackfruit for a while now. And it just like, my instincts always told me that I wouldn't like it, but I was still called to drink this drink, right? I was like, this is it for me today. So I did that, and it was really fun, and I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, following my intuition, dopamine addiction. Can't believe I said that, right? Yeah. But the thing that has really been bothering me, and one of the things that led me to make these videos, is that I don't want to scroll through YouTube anymore. I don't want to scroll through social media. Like, there was a time, you know, recent past, where like it genuinely benefited me to just, I don't know, like I would genuinely, like, it was just like a reset, you know, and like not only just a reset, but like I don't know, like there were, social media had like genuinely benefited me. I don't know, like it not only gave me a reset, but it just like it worked well with what I needed. But yeah, now I'm like, I don't want to do it, you know. I'd rather like actually actively do something like this, you know. Or paint, as crazy as that sounds. Yeah, no, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, even though I love all things messy and real, and I don't know. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, if I made messy art, like, I don't know. Most of the time, I'd probably just like it just the way it is, you know? Or you'd find a way to like it or appreciate it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being stupid. Because I know there have been times where I remember the last time I watercolored, there was this one little page that I watercolored, and I was like, this is shit, and I hate it so much. But I somehow, like, I look back on it now, and I'm like, that was actually really nice. That's like one instance, you know. But yeah, I guess I can be a bit of perfectionist and just kind of in, I don't know. But maybe I should watercolor. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I got like a really limited palette. I don't know. No, sorry. I think I got a really limited watercolor palette, and I don't like it, you know? It's just not for me. Like, what am I supposed to paint, you know? There's that aspect of it too, like, what am I doing, you know? I don't know. But I really think it's nice to be like, that's the point. You have no idea, you know? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know. It's just I don't want to keep painting the same things over and over again, you know? I feel like that has become a thing with me. I don't know how or when exactly, but, you know, I would just... There was this one, remember how I said, well, depends what video you've seen or haven't seen, but there's this one, I think it's kind of like ASMR with, I don't necessarily think he calls it that, but it's like a draw on a sticky note kind of thing. I tried that, and then I just, like, I don't know, like, ended up just drawing the same thing over and over again at the end of the day. Like, at first it was nice, it was great, it was okay. But yeah, I just ended up just drawing the same thing over and over again. I was like, what am I doing if I'm not, like... Yeah, there is this thing that I on my healing journey recently has kind of like this thing that someone said where it's like people can become addicted to breakthroughs, and I think I don't know, I like really, really just, I guess, enjoy just always rediscovering new things. I like newness, you know? I really do. I don't know. Like, to the point where, like, I physically cannot look at the sky for more than 2 seconds. And that really gets me. I wish I could just stare at the sky for, like, an hour or something. I really do. It bothers me that I can only... And at the same time, like, I wouldn't want to be anyone else. In the sense that, like, I respect that version of me that's, like, that can't do that, you know? Like, I think she's cool, you know? She just doesn't have time to waste. Though it's not time wasted, it's just there are other things, you know, to live for, I guess, than things that I have. I'm grateful for my experiences in wanting something new and in being that person who finds that new thing, and who's dedicated to it, and just, I don't know. Yeah. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of who I've become, you know. as hard as it is to say sometimes. To accept love, you know. In second grade, or the year, but well, at basically the start of second grade or the end of first grade or whatever, I had lost all my friends. And in second grade, I went into a deep, deep depression. Very, very deep depression. And that really helped me, actually. It is the best thing that I've ever done with my life, possibly, besides that one other thing. Yeah, Martin, if you're seeing this, just know that I love you. Martin is a homeless man that I saved. It sounds like I adopted him or something. No, I stopped him from committing suicide. I can't post this. But yeah, I stopped him from committing suicide. And he became my friend, and he taught me how to ride a bike. And I am very proud of him, even though I don't know what he's doing right now. I haven't seen him in years. That is the best accomplishment of my life, saving that man. Even if he's not alive anymore, I saved him for a little bit. I got to witness him, and he was like a father to me a bit. That is the greatest accomplishment of my life. But the second greatest accomplishment of my life, which I didn't mean to have, to be honest with you, is going through that depressive state in second grade. And it allowed me to have the ability to be introspective and be in touch with myself. You know, I mean, I still went through plenty of bullshit through life, but yeah, that was probably like the most beautiful, one of the most beautiful things that ever happened to me was being depressed in second grade and just sitting on a bench away from absolutely anyone. And I would just, I don't know, that's how I wish I was sometimes. Someone who could just sit and exist for hours. That's how I want to look at the sky. That's how I want to look at nature around me. Like I could sit in it forever. Those are my roots. I'm not that person anymore. But I want to be. I think I just jinxed myself. I am still her somewhere. Yeah. I hope one day I can look at the sky for hours. And hours and hours and hours. That's what I want. As scary as that kind of seems. Because I've built my life I've built my whole life, well, not my whole life, I don't know. I have learned how to make myself happy, you know, to become this person because of it. Because of who I had to become to make myself at peace and happy and okay. But I need change, I think. I need to just be able to sit and do nothing. Even though all I crave is the joy that I've built up for myself. It hurts to sit with things for too long. My body just won't let me do it. My body won't just let me stare and exist. I mean, well, I still exist, so yeah, that's not totally true. But, yeah, it sucks. I know. I'll work it out somehow. I know that. I just really hope I can be that girl again. The one who sits for hours and does nothing. I miss her a lot. Maybe the thing is that I was in 2nd grade and I had never truly felt my feelings or just, because even when I was just sitting doing nothing, I hate doing quotation marks, but whatever, it was nothing, I was feeling my feelings. Things keep moving no matter what, Yeah. things keep moving. You just have to be able to experience them. It doesn't mean you're not sitting with yourself or with life, or you're not taking it slow, because you are. I hate that. I hate that too. Okay. I don't know. God damn it. Yeah. You're bound to experience things. A part of me just wishes that I could sit with it a bit longer. But I am. And I can't. I wonder what it'd be like to do this outside. Because outside it feels like, you know, like I already, there's nothing. There's this purple black spot on my blanket. It's crazy. There's this purple black spot, and it feels like fashion, but the dark side of fashion, maybe illegal fashion or something like that, which is interesting. I feel like the purple is swimming but proudly. Yeah, now that doesn't seem accurate. I don't know. I wonder if there are any farms like in the ocean. I'm sure there are. It's just I don't know where they are or what they're like or why they exist or anything like that. I'm gonna take my glasses off. Yeah. It's so weird when people tell me that I look different without my glasses. Because it's like, I don't know. It's like, I just realized I have my earbud in. So posh. Anyways, yeah, because, like, I don't know. I mean, I know I do, right? But it's like, I still feel like the same person at the end of the day. Like, I don't know how big of a difference there really is, which is, I think, kind of hilarious. That, like, I have no idea. I don't know, it's weird. Yep. It looks like I have muscles like this. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you could tell, but there's like a little stitch by the light bulb. He was like a scientist stitch. Or as my friend likes to call him, Jesus. Yeah. He's there to represent the light. Yeah. I don't know. I have I have this like I feel like JoJo is a good name for a bed. I don't know why. I feel like it's very like I like the aspect of it where it's like an adventurous name because it's such a it feels like such a soothing experience, you know. But it's just like a little bit fun. I think that's funny. Obviously, you know, I looked like Chuck E. Cheese there for a minute. Eyes wide, teeth big. That's crazy. um, yeah. I have this psych ward bracelet that I have up on my bed from when I was in my early 20s, and I went to a mental institution. I was actually at a mental institution for a very long time. It sucked a lot. I'm not gonna tell you, well, I don't know. But it's nice having it with me. It sounds dumb, but it's nice. Reminds me of all I went through, all the beautiful, important experiences I had with the people around me. There's this one girl who I was crying and she was like I forgot how it happened exactly. But she was like, I don't know. Like she was like, "Do you want me to comfort you?" And I was like yeah. I was like, "Sure, you can." Like, thank you, I guess. I don't remember what happened at all. But she ended up like kissing me. And I was like it was probably the best kiss of my life. um Genuinely probably will always be the best kiss of my life. And yeah, she was like, and I was like so surprised. I was like, "Why did you do that?" And she was like, "I thought that's what you wanted." I was like, "What?" I was like, "What?" But I felt like she genuinely like just she just like brought her own magic to the whole situation. Cause it was like it did calm me down, you know. I I regret not getting that girl's number because that was like the hottest thing that's ever happened to me. Um, yeah, she was really nice. A lot of the people, the staff members at my psych ward were really bad. A lot of the doctors were really, really bad. They were pretty terrible. I remember this other girl. She reminded me of this girl that I knew in elementary school. She was the toughest girl I knew. I didn't know girls could be that tough until I met her. Put me to shame a little bit. Um, but she reminded me of her. And because she was tough, you know. I mean, she fought her way through. It always amazes me when people really fight back. And they always suffer the consequences for it, but it's amazing that they did that. Yeah. It's so stupid how much power those people have over you. How much they disregard you and hurt you. How much they judge you without even truly knowing you. And they're knowing where you come from. In your heart, in your soul. It's stupid. It's very, very stupid. I'm tired. I feel so awake, but at the same time, I think emotionally I'm like, because I'm just remembering it. It's bullshit. Now I feel wired. Okay. Wait. I missed. You could do it. Damn it, I hate it when that happens so much. I'm trying to crack my foot, you guys. Because I crack a lot. It sounds a little dumb, but yeah, I'm not gonna be able to crack that. I fucked it. YouTube, I fucked it. So the fear that just bloomed inside my heart. But yeah. Shout out to that girl who was tough as nails. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, it amazes me how much we don't talk to each other or like open up our, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. Wait. I don't think I sprained my thumb a couple, like last week, I think. I sprained it breakdancing for the first time in a long time. And I didn't even mean to breakdance, but I just, like, on a whim, like, while I was dancing, like, I just intuitively was like, I just felt I just intuitively, like, went into that. And then I totally sprained my thumb. I want to know, like, the most embarrassing ways of, like, spraining something like that. Because I think that's pretty fucking embarrassing, bro. I think that's pretty bad. As someone who's, like, kind of like a, I don't know, somewhat, I don't want to say professional, but as someone who considers themselves a dancer, to, like, have sprained their thumb trying to dance is stupid. Crazy, dumb, stupid. But, you know, this is just life, I guess. I think that's perfect. So, yeah. Something weird happened today. It's like a small thing, but I don't really care. I'm gonna talk about it. That's the most accurate Australian I've ever gotten in my life. Shut up to that. Anyways, what am I talking about? What was I talking about? I sprained my limb. Oh yeah, the stupid thing. What's the stupid thing? I thought my brother's birthday was on the 8th, but we didn't celebrate anything on the 8th. Today is let me just let you find out what today is. Is that what I should do? No, I think the day is the 10th or something. I'm not gonna check. You're just gonna have to find that out for yourself. Because I'm an asshole. YouTube. Just maybe. I'm just gonna stop. Anyways. Yeah. Yeah. I thought my brother's birthday was well, it could be on the 6th. That's so weird to me. Oh, you know what? I think my mom's birthday's on the 8th, and that's why we didn't celebrate anything. Because my mom doesn't live with me. So it's like, my mom's coming down for my brother's birthday, so we can celebrate both of them. Okay. I solved it, you guys. It was easy. It's the most confusing. Like, I was so confused. I was like, I witnessed the weird, I had a moment where I saw the calendar and I was like, that's not how that works. And I just went away. Yeah. Yep. I look like a man right now. I look like someone who would be in, the Three Musketeers. Yeah. Yay. 100%. I look more like a woman now. I don't know. On this side? Damn, okay. Cool. I'm just gonna do a close-up. Goddamn, bro. I'm gonna take that off. I'm just gonna do a close-up of this little, not that guy. Can I do it? Oh, that guy. There you go. I love that I can actually see this. Yeah. Okay, that's enough. My little girl in the background. When I was like a year out of high school, I had a miscarriage. To anyone who's ever had a miscarriage, and it's up to you what you want to do. Anytime someone near me is or someone asks me, are you a parent? Or, oh, she's a parent, something like that. Or there's some situation where there's I don't know, where people wonder about being parents or something like that. I think about that. I don't know. I think if someone, if someone asked me if I was a parent, I'd want to say yes. Because I was. Only for a second. That was real. I'd rather bring honor to that experience and that life that I had than just be like, no, I am not. I think that's fake. To me, at least. I think that's not fair or right to be like that. Obviously, there are times when you don't necessarily have the time or this, I don't know, the opportunity to get into it, right, with someone who asks. But it makes me sad that I can't just be like, I was a parent once for a second. Maybe that's what I can say. But it's hard to say. At the end of the day, I mean, somebody's gonna care, but I don't know. You'd think. Who cares about a parent, though? Yeah. 46 minutes is crazy. I need skateboarding lessons. I know. I think I genuinely, I used to take skateboarding lessons because I love the idea of skateboarding a lot. And I have a skateboard that I'm obsessed with. But I think skateboarding lessons are important because you could really fucking hurt yourself if you just skateboard by yourself. You really can. It's really hard. I think. I don't know. There's so much I want to do. I think tennis is really fun. But when I can't. Tennis is crazy. Respect if you play tennis. I think I'm gonna go. Okay. Bye. Peace. Think about it. That's what one of my favorite YouTubers says. Think about me.